Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Nathan Daley. I'm your law enforcement translator. You guys, I'm here to provide insight from the mind, the knowledge, and the wisdom of a 13-year law enforcement veteran. Here to give you perspective from an officer's point of view, you guys, when we are talking about these difficult topics in this amazing country that we live in, right? So what are we talking about today, you guys? Before I get into that, let me shout out my subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your unwavering support. These last couple of videos and streams have been interesting. A lot of tough conversations, you guys, but I appreciate you sticking with me. Listen, we're gonna push the conversation forward nonstop, you guys. We are growing, we are expanding, and we are critically thinking. I'm challenging everyone to dig deeper when we have these conversations, you guys. So again, I appreciate your support, and let's continue to push forward. So in this video, you guys, we're talking about the amazing, the infamous, the legendary, current legend, still legend, I would say, a phenomenal director, Ryan Coogler. Now, why are we talking about him? Unfortunately, he is out here in Atlanta, you guys. You know he's filming. If you don't know, he's filming the second Black Panther film. He is the original director for the first Black Panther film, and the movie was phenomenal. And I'm gonna give you some info about the movie after this little topic here, but Ryan Coogler, unfortunately, you guys, he was arrested and detained, temporary. He was temporarily detained. He was detained at the Bank of America. You know, someone called the police on him, said he was trying to rob the bank. You guys, listen, this happened in January. I woke up this morning, saw the article because Atlanta PD just released the body camera footage of the incident today. And, you know, of course, I had to dive into it and give you guys a breakdown of the body camera footage. And listen, I was really disappointed. After kind of reading what happened and then watching the video, I was extremely disappointed. You know, shame on Bank of America, you guys. I'm gonna tell you what happened with this incident. So basically, this is how it all started. The brother was just trying to take some money out the account, right? It was a large amount. It was a large amount. You know, so he went to the bank. Now listen, this is in January. He's wearing his mask and things like that because that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? We want the mask on in these businesses. He has his mask on. He has sunglasses on. He goes up to the bank counter and he's like, hey, he writes on the withdrawal slip, on the back of the withdrawal slip, he's like, hey, listen, I need about $12,000, you know, in cash. Can you please discreetly put the money together and don't make it known when you withdraw the money out of my account? He slips the note to the teller. He's standing in front of the counter. He sends it to her. Guess what else, you guys? She decides she wants to hit the alarm. She hits the silent alarm, or she calls the police and tells the police that they're being robbed. Person slipped a note demanding money, demanding cash. I find this interesting. Why do I find it interesting? I think the bank teller did a horrible job, you guys. She did a horrible job, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because in this process, I'm gonna tell you how it works. As you guys know, if you bank with Bank of America, in order to even access your account, you have to, 1, give your ID to the teller. 2, you have to put your debit card in. 3, you gotta put the PIN in. You gotta open the account. I'm pretty sure when she opened the account, cuckoo could chew, right? His numbers on his bank account are probably extremely large. I'm pretty sure he has over 100K inside that Bank of America account. So here's the problem. Why did she call the police? He verified who he was. He opened up the account. He's asked for money out of his account. Then you call the police and you say that you're being robbed. You guys, this doesn't make any sense. You know, shame on the bank teller. This is a problem, you guys. He verified all of his information at the counter. Well, unfortunately, because she did a bad job, the police show up. The police are going off of the information, the bad intel of the employee. I will tell you, after watching the video, I did not see any errors with the police. I will say where the police went wrong, the moment they realized that he was not robbing the bank, he should have been taken out of handcuffs immediately. You guys, I feel like they had him in handcuffs way too long. All right, so I'm gonna play the video so you guys can take a look at it. If you have not seen it already, I'm gonna show you the issues that I had with law enforcement, where they went wrong, and then also what they did right. What's part of the investigation and what isn't, you guys. So let's take a look at the video and then we'll discuss it.
Hey, sir. Hey, man. Do me a favor, man. Come this way.
Whoa.
Put your hand behind your back.
Change down my back. Got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on.
Good job, guys. You have ID on you?
I got everything on me.
Where?
But the thing I'm trying to explain to you right now, sir, and you not listening to me?
I'm listening.
If you come on my right side, I got a badge on hanging off my hip, my work badge. And it'll tell you everything about me. And if you just run my name, you'll understand why you should take me off these cuts. You can not do it.
This is your name?
It's gonna be really bad for you. Yes,
Okay.
that's my name.
So Ryan Coogler, okay.
Coogler. Just put it in Google. I'm really trying to keep it from being a bad day on your job, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Black man to black man, bro.
Hey, Ryan. My supervisor's gonna go out.
Just hang tight right there. I'm gonna talk to you first.
Just one shake, bro.
To what?
Just one shake. Somebody take my glasses off my face. I'm finna have a panic attack, bro.
I got you. You need some air?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. I just can't believe this, man. Is that my family's baby nurse? Y'all have her detained right now?
Who? Sit here.
The baby nurse, the Filipino woman that was in the back seat. Did y'all have her detained right now?
Yes. She's being detained at this point. All right. Can you, did the officers explain what's going on while we're out here?
Not really, man.
All right, so we got a call based.
I heard somebody ask me if I passed or no.
Yeah.
This might have been one of these dudes with.
So basically, we got a call, and from what we got the call, it seems like someone was trying to rob the bank. Something about you passing a note to the teller, something to that effect. Can you just tell me what's going on? Or?
Yeah, bro. It's a medical assistant that works in my house that prefers to be paid in cash. Every time I make a withdrawal to pay her, you know, because it's a large amount, she works a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if I don't write down on a note how much I went out, and then I don't want it ran through the money counter right there at the desk, the whole bank ends up looking at me because they just hearing money going through the account, and I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe getting money out like that. So every time I go to withdraw it, you know, I put the amount, the account I want to take it out of, and I put my own card in, and then they usually take me like always just get the money from me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't understand.
So
what's
make well. That's like I said. That's the reason why we're out here, and that's the reason why we detained everybody, because we didn't know exactly what was going on. So you make.
But I was trying. But I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. Y'all never asked me.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, in those situations,
where's your ID?
All right, so the police show up, right? They're called, you guys. This is kind of the pros and cons of the job. You know, if the witness, if the caller, the complainant gives inaccurate information, you guys, that's all the police have to go off of. You can't fault them in this situation. They show up, they get a call saying that someone's trying to rob the bank. You guys, this is not uncommon. People slip notes all the time. My issue is with the teller, you guys. She's an imbecile. Why do I say that? Okay, the Ryan put his information in. He verified who he was. He had ID. He accessed the account. Now, granted, if she's concerned about fraud, that's one thing. It's very possible it could be fraud. But he accessed the account. If she can't prove it in that moment, she has to give the money. My other issue is that people are saying that this is racially motivated. This is racist. Well, I don't think it's possible. Why do I say that, you guys? Because the teller's black. She's black, and she's the one who called the police. She was the one he had an encounter with, right? So it's not racist, you guys. This is just an employee who is oblivious and not doing her job properly, right? So, I mean, that's what we can chuck it up to. Now the police are here on the scene. They have bad information, and they're working on that. Now they have to investigate. So what happens? They show up. An officer has a gun out. This is standard. Of course, you want to have your gun out because you don't know if the person in question is armed. You don't know in this moment whether or not this person is actually trying to rob the bank. So the officers are correct in that. They talked to Ryan Coogler. He's very cooperative. You know, he didn't panic. He didn't run, obviously, right? He was cool. He was like, yo, what's going on? Right? They said, sir, we got a call. You know, you matched the description. Can you put your hands behind your back? He cooperated. He didn't get hurt, you guys. He didn't get tased, none of that. So what happens after that? They're walking out the bank and they're having a conversation with them. What is our job in this moment? Our job is to get information from the complainant, which is the bank. We want to ask the bank, hey, what's going on? Can you give us a rundown? Why? Because we secured the person in question. So now we're talking to the bank teller, you guys. I'm gonna tell you how this works. Is I've arrested plenty of bank robbers, legitimate bank robbers, legitimate fraud suspects. I've arrested them all in the bank. And I will say this, I've never, ever arrested someone in the bank for bank fraud, bank robbery that actually was not committing a crime. So this is why I have an issue with the teller, right? This is a training issue for the teller. So now what happens, right? We go in here and we talk to the teller, we get the information. We say, hey, can we see the note? Here's the note, you guys, I want to put it up. He specifically asked for the certain amount of money. He says, can you do it discreetly? He has his account information on the withdrawal slip. He's actually putting his information into the card reader. He's putting in the code. You can see his information matches his ID, right? So this is not a robbery. I've seen notes, you guys, from bank robbers, and they are demands. Listen, take all the money out the register now. This is a stick up, right? Or I want the money now out the bank, move quickly, don't say anything, don't scream, right? Or hey, I'm armed with a gun, give me the money. You guys, this is what a bank robbery looks like, right? It's not, hey, I'm here to withdraw some money. Can I get this denomination? Could you please make it discreet? I don't want people to know that I'm withdrawing this money. Here's my account information, blah, blah, blah. How does she misconstrue that? You guys, you can't say it's racist because she's black, right? So I will say this. So now that as an officer, I'm investigating, I'm gathering this information, right? I look at the note myself and I'm like, okay, what ID did he give you, right? They collect it because they still might have it. I have the ID. Okay, does it match the account? Oh, yeah. The name matches the account. Huh, okay. Did he put in the PIN code for his bank card? Yeah, he did. Huh, okay. How much money is in that account? Oh, over 100-something thousand? Huh, interesting. Well, let me go and talk to this guy. Go and talk to the guy now. I'm talking to Ryan. Now, if you're just under a rock and you don't know who Ryan Coogler is, I don't know what to tell you. If I was there, I'd be like, Ryan, brother, let me get you out these cuffs, man. What's going on? Hey, sir, I work with some fools. They don't know any better. Please, I apologize on behalf of the department and the ignorance of the bank. But, sir, is there anything I can do to make this process a little bit more easier for you, right? I would have took him out the cuffs. So anyways, that's how I would have done it. But here we go. Let me go back. All right. So I talked to the alleged suspect, right? Ryan Coogler. I'm talking to him. Sir, can you tell us what's going on? What happened? I got the note. Here's the note that you slipped to them. He said, yeah, this is my information, sir. Here's my driver's license and ID, right? Here's my information. Here's my bank card. My name. Oh, shit, sir. Yeah, your name matches the account. He said, yeah, this is me. Take off the mask, all that. I verify. Sir, I'm completely sorry. Can you explain why you used the note? Well, because it's large denominations, right? I'm out here in this area. I don't want people to see or hear her counting the money on the counter and all that kind of stuff. I want to be discreet. Okay, sir, can you please, let me get these cuffs off you, sir. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
In this pocket? That's what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you. And my t-shirt and my baby nurse is getting thrown in the back of the car, bro, handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. I need everybody's name.
They're writing all your,
I need everybody's name. You know what I'm saying? And I need to find out who made that call in there.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what
it
I
came
mean?
from the bank.
Yeah,
Came from the
I need
bank.
to find out who made the
That's
call.
fine, that's fine. You have all right to do so.
Yeah, I got.
But I just want you to understand what my sergeant advised you on the nature of the call. That's all I need you to understand.
Have you ever considered speaking to them before you make a transaction like that? Have you ever had something like this happen?
Have I ever been arrested?
No.
Wait, what?
Listen to what he's saying.
Have you
Listen.
ever?
No, I am listening.
Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
So can I explain something to you, bro? I went to CVS out here the other day to get a vaccine. I came outside and somebody was smoke in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fuck around out here, bro. Like, I'm not saying out loud how much money I'm taking them. That's why I'm writing it down.
I'm not talking about speaking to somebody like that. I'm saying, hey, can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing something like that?
I'm gonna consider it now that y'all fucking drew guns on me. I was trying to take money out. But up to this point, at every Bank of America I ever gone to in my entire fucking life, just never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So y'all explaining y'all perspective, right? Yeah. Y'all the ones with guns and vests. You know what I'm saying? What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I know
At the bank, She never said it was a fucking problem, bro. I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you? She said, yeah. I put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her.
Yeah.
And she goes in the back, and I'm waiting for the and then the people keep coming out, hey, they taking care of you, everything, just taking a little while. Next thing I hear fucking Glocks.
Yeah.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? You understand what I'm saying? So you see my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
how many options you got on that?
it's not.
What is my issue with law enforcement in this moment? They had him in cuffs way too long, right? You guys, this is a very easy, simple, straightforward investigation. Looked like the brother was in cuffs way too long. Should not have taken all those officers after he was detained to realize that this was a false alarm, right? This isn't a bank robbery. It doesn't take a genius to know that. You do have to detain the individual. You do have to ask questions, and you do have to do a very quick investigation, you guys. And so again, that's my issues with them. I believe that what they did in the process and the way they did it was spot on. It was accurate. I just felt like it took way too long. It was common sense. Obviously, this wasn't a bank robbery. So now moving on to that, you guys, Ryan Coogler was released, as you know, false alarm. And respectfully, he was upset. He was frustrated, and he expressed his concerns, and he was absolutely correct. The officers did detain the other people that were with him. That is protocol, you guys. We will detain people if we suspect that they are connected. Believe it or not, you guys, the part that you don't see is that bank robbers, fraud suspects, they work in pairs, oftentimes in groups. And so it's not uncommon that they're together. So again, that practice is very practical and it's very standard. So I don't want people to get confused with that. Now, now that being said, shout out to Ryan Coogler. He's a great guy, you guys. Listen, I had an opportunity to meet him. What you guys don't know, I think the more I do these, more that I'm here on YouTube, I get a chance to show you guys more of the behind the scenes me. You guys, a lot of you don't know this, but I met Ryan before. Where did I meet him? You guys, I met him on the set of Black Panther. You guys, you don't know this, but I'm gonna go ahead and share a little secret with you. I actually at one point was doing some acting on the side, you guys, as a hobby for fun. You guys don't know this, but I'm actually a martial artist. I'm a black belt in Shotokan karate. It's a discipline under the karate umbrella. For those who are not familiar, you guys, I love martial arts. I love boxing. Like, these things I'm really, really into. And so I had an opportunity when Black Panther, before they started filming, they were looking for people to be a part of the cast. They're looking for stunt. You know, they're looking for African-American men and women who have a martial arts background. And so a friend of mine who's an actor actually reached out to me. He's like, hey, yo, look, Nate, you got to do this, right? You got to do this. So of course, who's going to turn this down, you guys? You guys also don't know that I'm also into comics as well. So I'm a big Marvel fan. I love the Marvel franchise, comic books, the whole 9 yards. So this was right up my alley. So when they're looking for African-American stunt actors, at this time I had no acting experience at all, but I was so excited. I actually went and did the tryout. So I went and tried out, and I got it. There were 2 tryouts. The first tryout, they wanted you to perform, do a couple kicks and some stunts. I did that. And the second tryout, when they called me back, they wanted us to do a choreographed fight scene, which is something that I was very familiar with. I did really well, impressed the director, the assistant director, who was in charge of the choreography. And they were like, hey, look, you're hired. We'd love to have you on. You guys, it was like a dream come true. So you guys, so listen, so I got a chance to actually film in the Black Panther movie, and on set, I had an opportunity to meet Ryan Coogler. Now, he probably doesn't remember, brother, you know, but had a chance to speak with him, had a chance to meet the amazing Chadwick Boseman. You guys, rest in peace to him. As you know, he passed away. It was such a sad moment because he had such a great impact within the black community, within the nation, and globally, right? Not just playing that character, but he played a lot of other amazing, iconic African-American men. And I think that his legacy is so great. It's so powerful, you guys. So it is truly like an honor, and I'm so grateful to have been a part of that piece of history, right? And so, you know, so when I saw this thing with Ryan Coogler, I was like, no, what happened? You know, I knew it was some BS, so I had to speak on it, you guys. Listen, I'm gonna show you a photo, you guys. So of course, when you watch the movie now, if you guys haven't, obviously, I'm pretty sure all of you have seen Black Panther. But when you check the movie out, now you can kind of look for me. It's gonna be like a Where's Waldo kind of situation, but I have to tell you exactly what scenes I'm in. So I got casted to actually play one of the King's guards. I'm gonna put a photo up. Now listen, I don't wanna hear no jokes. They had your boy in a lace front, okay? They shaved me down and they put like a little patch, a little ponytail. I'm gonna pull a picture up so you guys can take a look at it. And so I got a chance to play one of the King's guardsmen. I had an opportunity to do some choreographed fight scenes in the movie. And also I'm gonna show you a picture of one of the scenes that I was actually in, running around during the big battle towards the end of the movie. You guys, that's me in the back. If you could see me, my little peanut head. But overall, you guys, it was such a beautiful experience. I got a chance to also meet Letitia White as well. I also had an opportunity to meet Angela Bassett, you guys. She is just as gorgeous on the screen as she is off the screen. And she has a really great personality. You guys, the whole entire cast was fun to be around. Everybody was full of energy, very vibrant. You guys had a wonderful time. And they fed us good. So again, and what's disappointing, I will say this, you guys, they did ask me to come back and do stunts again for Black Panther 2, but you guys, of course, because of my injuries and I'm still healing from those injuries, I ended up having to turn that down, unfortunately. So of course, brother's a little heartbroken, you know, but nonetheless, it's just a blessing to have been a part of something so amazing, you guys. So and then here is a picture of the end credits, you guys, if you want to check. Some of y'all want the receipts, y'all want to verify the brother was there. There I am right there at the end of the credits. When you see it under the stunts category, you'll see my name. You guys, so anyways, that is the little fun little nugget of information in reference to this whole situation. So I'm glad nobody was hurt. I'm glad it was a big misunderstanding, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Shout out to the whole Marvel team. They do an amazing job, you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing Black Panther 2. Sorry that, you know, Chadwick can't be there to play that amazing character. So anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you see value in it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, you guys. With that, good night and God bless.